Hello, this lecture will be about the With Context Manager. What this is it's a useful tool to use for file handling. You already learn how to create a file and write something in that file with Python, like example.txt in write mode. You see, example.txt was created when I executed this line, and then you did my file write something there, just like that, and then you had to close the file for the changes to take place in the txt file. Now, the recommended way to actually create a file, to handle a file, let me delete this. The recommended way is to use the With Context Manager. With Context Manager is like that. With open example.txt in write mode as my file, so that's the variable, my file write. So here you write all the operations that you want to perform to the file that you have opened. So we want to write something. Now if I execute this, you'll see that example.txt will be displayed in this directory tree in here. Execute. You have to execute one more time here in the interactive shell to tell Python that you are about to end this block, because you see we had these 4 white spaces there. So execute one more time. You see example.txt is created successfully. So why is this with statement more preferred than the standard way, than this one here? Well, that's because you see that you don't have to write myfile.close with this block of code here, because the with statement will take care of closing the file for you. That means you have less code. That's one benefit. The other benefit is that if your script breaks, let's say you are handling the file and you have this write method here, and then between the write method and the close method you have some other code, and this code breaks for one or the other reason, and what happens in that case is that your file will remain open by Python. So that may cause problems because the myfile.close method was not executed. But with the with method you have a block of code here. So what happens is that if something in the block of code breaks, the with statement will take care to close the file for you, so that the file doesn't remain open. That's the idea. So always use this block of code when handling files, and write everything indented that has to do with accessing the file object. That's it. See you.